Now, let us see the next command, that is array. The shortcut key for array is AR, and it is ARRAY. Press enter. Obviously, it will ask select object. So let us make some object. Actually, inside the array, there will be total 3 type of array: rectangular array, polar array, and path array. Okay, so let me draw the rectangle first. A rectangle of 100, 50. Okay, go to array, AR, enter. The array will ask select object. So select this object, enter. Now we have 3 type of array: rectangular, path, and polar. Each and every array I am going to explain. First I will go to rectangular array. So once you go to rectangular array, you can see that that particular rectangle has been copied along the row and along the column. Okay, along the row and along the column. See, there are lots of multiple options available in the command bar, but I would recommend you can edit or you can change the array through the ribbon bar. That will be more beneficial. See, one more menu has been added here, which is array creation, because we are inside the array command. So you can manage from here columns. Okay, rows. See, we have 4 columns: 1, 2, 3, 4. Total 4 columns. If I do it 6, you will get total 6 columns. Number of row, let me give 4. So number of rows are 4. So 6 columns and 4 rows. Okay. So one more thing you can see here, distance between the 2 columns means from here, this particular corner of the rectangle to this particular corner of the rectangle. This distance is 150. You can change it, give it 120. See, the columns will come closer. And total is 600. The total length is 600. 120, 120, 120, 120, 120. And the total length will be 600. You can easily calculate. From this point to this point, it will be 600. Yes, that's the total. From this point to this point, it is 600. And from this point, that is this particular corner of the rectangle, to this particular corner of the rectangle is 120. So total there are 6 columns. Now how many rows are there? Total 4 rows. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Total we have 4 rows. Okay, let me give it 5. So there will be 5 rows. Okay, so this is how is it. And the distance between the rows is 75. And the total is 300. So from this particular corner point to this particular corner point, it is 300. So this is how it is. So you can manage the number of rows, you can manage the number of columns. Now you can see here in the rows, we have one more arrow. Can you see? There is an increment distance. Give me increment. Let us give increment distance as 50. Enter. Did you see any change? No. To see the change, you need to go to 3D. Means you have to rotate the screen. How to rotate? Press and hold the shift button plus press and hold the middle button of the mouse. Now you can see there is an increment. See each row This is the first row. This is the second row. This is the third row, fourth row, fifth row. So each row will have an increment of 50. Means the plane of this particular rectangles and the plane of this particular rectangles. So there are two planes. Actually, there are total 5 planes. And the distance between each plane is 50, which I have mentioned. You can change it, give it 20. See, you can see the change. How to rotate, you already know. Press and hold the shift button plus press and hold the mouse ka middle button. Yes. So that's what row is. Now again you want to come to 2D. You have to go here, top. See, as you move the screen, that particular cube will also rotate. So go to top, press it, click on it. You will see this again. So that's the row. So that will be useful in 3D. So as of now, I am doing it as 0. Okay. Now we have one option called levels. Again, this level will be useful in 3D only, but I will show you. Suppose we have 5 levels or 10 levels, suppose. And the distance between those level is, let me give it 50. Okay, 50. The distance between the two level is 50. Again, go to 3D. How to rotate? How to rotate? Press and hold the shift plus press and hold the mouse ka middle button. Now you can see. These are the levels. Now this array, this level means what? The array will be copied along the Z direction as well. How many levels? 10. Let me give it 5. So see, there are 5 levels. If you want to change the distance, you can change the distance. Rotate it, you will see. See, total we have 5 levels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total we have 5 levels and the distance between each level is 150. I hope you got my point. Yes. So let us give it 1. So see, the level is 1. Okay. Again, if you want to come to 2D, you have to click on top. I hope you got this point level. Now, there is one more option, associative. If you put the associative on, as of now, the associative is on. Okay, and close array. Now you will see that if you select this particular thing, see, if I select any one rectangle, all the rectangles will be selected. So that's the power of associativity. Okay, that's the power of associativity. Actually, all the rectangles are associative with each other. I hope you got my point. Okay, that's the associativity. See here. Once I click on this, associative is on. Okay, because they are linked together. Okay, let me explain one more example without associativity on. Go to AR enter, select the array, go to rectangular array. Now this time associative is off. Okay, all other things let us remain same. Close array. Now this time the associative was off. So if you select one object, see, if I select this rectangle, all other rectangles are not getting selected because the associative was off. And you can see the array edit option is not getting opened. Array edit option, array creation option is not getting open. So undo it, go to array, enter, select object, enter, rectangular. Okay, now this time associative is on, close array. So now you can see if you select Again, see, this array edit option will open. If you select this particular array, because associative was on, so if you select any one particular rectangle, you will see the array edit option will open. Now you can edit it. If you want to change it to 6, you can change it. If you want to change into 4, you can change it. You can change the distance between them like this. Even you can change it from here as well. See, this is the base point. Okay, you can move the base point. This particular point is the base point because from here only the array was getting started. Okay, I have put the ortho off so that it will not go in the horizontal or vertical direction. See, this is the base point. You can change the base point of the array as well. Okay, so from here, left click here, you can change the number of columns. If you left click onto here, you can change the number of rows. From here, left click here, you can change the distance. If you left click here, you can change the distance again. Distance between the rows. If you left click here, you can change the distance between the column. If you left click here, you can increase the rows, number of rows and columns simultaneously. Just left click here and move your mouse. Exactly. So that's what array is. Now, if I use explode command, the shortcut key for explode command is X. Enter. You can remove the associativeness between this particular rectangle. Select this array, enter. Now see, all the rectangles are separated and that array edit option is not getting activated. So I hope you got my point. Undo. So now let's move on to the next command inside the array, that is path command. So let me draw a path first with the help of spline. Put the ortho off. So that's the spline which I have drawn. Okay, now go to rectangle. Yes, that's the rectangle which I have drawn here. Okay, now this is the object, this is the rectangle which needs to be added, which needs to be copied along this particular path. So this is the path, this is the object. Go to array, AR, enter, select object, enter, go to path array. Yes, select the path curve. So this is the path curve. Now you can see this rectangle is getting added, copied along this particular path. Okay, now we have different options right here. We have distance between them. Let us say the distance between them as 50. You can change the distance between them. Suppose you want to give number of items. Okay, then you have to go here. See, as of now, number of items is hidden. You can see here one option is there, measure. Okay, in the measure, go to divide. Go to divide. In the measure, if you go to divide, then the number of item panel will be activated. 10. See, number of item is 10. Okay, now you can see align items. If as of now the align item is switched on, means the objects will be aligned as per the spline. If you switch it off, the items will be aligned as per the original particular object. The original object rectangle is like this. So it is getting added like this. If I switch it on, see the align, it will work like this. I hope you got my point. Same here, associative, already I have explained this point. Base point is already known. This is the base point from where it is starting. Okay, now we have number of rows. Number of rows, suppose if I select 5. So for each particular object, there will be 5 rows. See, If you change it to 3, there will be 3. Either you can change the distance between them, or you can give the total distance between them. Total distance. Okay, levels you already know. If you give levels as 3, then you have to see it in 3D. Let level number of levels is 3 and distance between them is 100. Enter. Now you have to go to 3D like this. You will see this level. Okay, so do it one again. So I hope this is clear. Okay, now we have one more option, that is tangent direction. Go to tangent direction. Okay, suppose you want to give along, let's say this is the tangent. So the object will be tangent to this. Okay, as of now, number of rows is 1, suppose. Okay, go to tangent direction again, select this as my tangent. See, as per the tangent, this will be rotated. The rectangle will be aligned as per that. Okay, so if the tangent is like this, then it will be like this. If the tangent, go to tangent direction again, if the tangent is, suppose it is close to 90 degree to that particular curve, then it will be rotated 90 degree. See, yes, see here, let's say the tangent which I am drawing at this particular point is perpendicular to this particular curve at this point. Now, how to see the perpendicularity? Actually, you can say that this tangent which I am drawing for this array, that is normal to this particular curve at this point. So see, that particular rectangle will be rotated 90 degree and this particular rectangle will be arrayed onto this particular spline as per that. So that option is not that much of use. So no need to worry about it. Okay, let me give this as my tangent only. Yes. If you see little bit movement, see it will rotate like this. So that's the tangent option. Okay. Yes. Associative is on so that I can edit my array command. Okay. Close array. Now go to array again. Now go to means select that particular array. You will see that array edit option will be opened. Okay, rows, levels, I have already explained. Now you can see we have different new options which are activated: edit source and replace item. Let me explain that. Okay, yes, select this, go to edit source. Okay, now select an item in array. First, which item to array? This one. Okay, press OK. What it is asking, enter array close to exit the array edit state. Okay, we have to because I am going to enter into the array edit state. So okay, now we are into the array edit state. Now draw something here. Suppose let me draw a circle here. If I draw a circle here, in all of the array, the circle will be added. Suppose if I draw another circle here, see, in all of the rectangle, the circle will be there. If I draw a circle here as well, in all of the array, in all of the object, the circle will be added. Now this we are inside the array edit option. How to come out of it? Press array close. Array close, enter. Save changes to array object? Yes, exactly. So this is how is it. Now draw a circle. One more. Okay, go to this array again. I have explained the edit source. Now next option, replace item. Go to replace item. Okay, select the replacement object. That's my replacement object. Now I am going to replace this particular object with this circle. So that's my replacement object. Select it, enter. Select the base point of the replacement object. That's my base point. That's my base point. Okay. Yes, now select an item in the array to replace. This is the item. This is the item I want to replace. This is the item I want to replace. So suppose I want to replace up to here only. That's it. And rest of the things will remain same. So this is how we can change some of the objects in the array and some of the objects as it is. Suppose if I select this, that object will be converted into circle. If I select this, that will be converted into this, like that. I hope this is clear. Press enter, you will come out of the array. And from here, you can do close array. So this is how path array works. Now, let us see the third type of array, that is polar array. Okay. Let us draw a circle. Okay. Let me draw a line, a vertical line. To draw vertical line, I have to use ortho. Yes. Go to array, AR enter. Now select this object, enter. Okay. Now we have rectangular, we have path array. Now the third is polar array. Okay. Polar. Go to polar array. Okay. Now it is asking the center point of array. Okay. The center point of array. Actually, polar array is nothing but your array which will take the center point and it will be rotating like this. Suppose if I choose this as my center point, then see this particular circle has been added along a circle whose center is this one and this as radius from this base point to the center point, like this. I hope you got my point. So you can see here all the options are opened again for this particular array. Associative, you already know that. Level, you already know that. Row also you already know. Suppose if I increase the number of rows, you can see the number of rows has been increased. The number of rows is 3, so that's why it is 3. I hope this is clear. Total number of items, you can do it as 10. So see, total number of items 10. Keep the row as 1 only. Yes, so total number of items. Now, we have one more options. Fill angle is 360. Means the polar will be added in all of the 360 degrees. Suppose if I do it 180 degree. Now, it is filled up to 180 degree only. Suppose if I do 270 degree. So it will be added up to 270 degree only. Okay, so like this. Suppose if I do 90 degree, so it will be added only up to 90 degree. Okay, so let us give it 360 only, the fill angle. So this is done. Level you already know. Okay, level, if you give level as 5 and let's say the distance between them is 100. Okay, now if you rotate the screen, you will see these are the levels. Total 5 level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total 5 levels are there. Okay, go to top again. Okay, keep the level as 1 only. So that's it. Now we have some more options. Rotate items direction. Okay, so let us close the array. Delete the array, or you can do undo. Now let me change my item to a rectangle. Okay, this is a rectangle now. Now you will see the essence of the rotate items. Go to AR enter. This is the object to array. Enter again. Go to polar. Now it is asking center point. So that's the center point. So you see here. Increase the number of items to 10. Now rotate items. Rotate item is on as of now. Keep it off. So you will see that all the rectangle will be arrayed as the first item, the original item. If you keep the rotate items on, it will rotate along the circle. If you keep it off, it will not rotate along the circle like that. Okay, like this. You can easily see that. If it is off, the rectangle will be aligned as per the original rectangle. Okay, let me give you one more example. Let me draw a rectangle here. Okay, let me rotate this. Okay, let me delete this array. It would be better. Let me draw a line, a vertical line. Now go to array, enter. This is the object to be selected, enter. Go to polar, center point. This is the center point. Now you can see, increase the number of items so that we can see better. Yes. Now if I give rotation, rotate items off, now you can see all the rectangles are aligned as per the original rectangle. If it is on, then you can see it will look like this. Now we have directions. Okay, direction, you can see, you won't see any difference here. Change the fill angle as 180. Now press on direction. Just it will flip. It will change the direction of the array. Suppose if it is 270. Okay, now you will see that if the fill angle is 360, you won't see any effect in the direction. But if the fill angle is less than 360, then you will see whether you want to start your array from here or from here, like that. So that's all about polar array. I hope you got my point. Now also again, we have same sort of options, edit source, replace items, which I have already explained in the path array, that you can do it here as well. Okay, let me do it again for edit source. Go to edit source, select item in the array. Let me select this. Okay, now it will ask, we are entering into the array editing state. So you have to enter array close to exit the array editing state. Okay. Okay. Now circle, draw a circle here. Draw a circle here. You will see that that circle is reflected in all of the objects. Okay. Now I want to come out of it. Go to array close. Save changes to array object. Yes. So this is how it works. You can replace the object as well. How? Draw a new object here. Select this array. Then you will see that particular option. Go to replace item. Select replacement objects. This is the replacement object. Enter. This is the base point. This is the base point. Okay. Now select an item in the array to replace. Suppose I want to replace this. So it will be replaced. Select this, it will be replaced. Select this, it will be replaced like this. Press enter, enter. So this is how it works, close array. So it's a combination of circle, rectangle and circle. I hope you got the point of array.